Up at, I think it was marked up at 17 and a half. All right. All right. Yeah. run the tail ends in. I'll have to. Yep, there's some more break. Get some rainwater, kids. Let me get your rainwater. Screwdriver. Yeah, just a little bit. Just give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. I'm just gonna put a little way in. Sand you down, buddy. Gotta sand you down, boy. I'll be running around with splinters everywhere. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm gonna start my fast Wednesday. It rained pretty heavy, but I had a dream, and I was really contemplating whether I should talk about the dream. Now the funny thing about it is, this is old tent. Tents aren't meant to last this long in the weather. Like, I don't think nowhere over like 3 to 5 months. It depends, because of the heat and cold. So I'm thinking about setting up one of my real durable hot tent, which is not, it's only a hot tent because you can put a hot stove like the one I have in it, and then it's use this for storage and entertainment, until we get the platform, little tiny homes on the back of our trucks built. It'll probably take a few months. I mean, I can actually build mine out like in 30 days. I mean, literally without the wiring, without the HVAC unit, which would be the air conditioning heat. The refrigerator I found, that's a 46 quart, which is pretty big, for $125. The diesel heater, I ordered it at $135. But these are things that I wanted to get now, because it's paramount. It's indicative. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what happens in y'all's tomorrow. But I'm not going to build it out like that. I want to build it out slow. And as you can see, the tub is painted. It's I protected it with one treatment. Then I put Flex Seal, which is, I was very unaware that they were using Flex Seal. And then it made sense when I read it. So I've got 2 more cans. I'm going to hit it again. That's the only thing. I'm going to double it up. I'm going to caulk it first around the edges. No water got in there. Nothing. It's just on the outside. So I'm going to caulk it today. And then tomorrow's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain again today. Pretty heavy. About 40 to 50% chance. At least that's what it said to Sam. So I'm going to record that. And then tomorrow, when it's dry, because the platform's got water in it, because I have to drill some holes to let it out and then caulk that, because it's sealed that tight where water's going to hold in the parts that are not, you know, the fiberglass and the covers, you know, and the moisture barrier. But this is a moisture barrier for those who are unaware. All right. 2 cans of Flex Seal cover the whole thing. I added another just to touch up the light spots. This right here, my dream. I was looking at myself and I had to confirm it. And I went looking to see if anybody else had these dreams. I was watching myself amongst these bastard doctors doing their experiments, keeping up their tallies in their books. This is what the majority of them are doing. A lot of y'all don't know this. Your loved ones, they say are brain dead, are far from brain dead. They are not brain dead at all. They want the organs. If you have a child in the hospital, they don't belong to no state because of some documents and paperwork. I'm getting tired of hearing people talk about paperwork and the law when your very politicians and judges don't even know what the constitutional law is. That's why you have Supreme Court. That's why the supreme law of the land. But they're being hijacked by worthless ass liberals, bastardized, pedophiles, and everything else you can think of. I saw myself. I saw them getting ready to take me in like they're going to figure something out. And then seeing myself in this void of darkness and light. And I want y'all to know to be at peace. I don't care what's going on, what these idiots are doing. You have to be at peace. If you can't meditate to find that nirvana state, as we use these terms, nirvana, which means nothing to me, but when you reach these plateaus in your existence, right, and you feel an outward in, inward, outwardly in, when you feel this encompassing embrace that is not an embrace, but it's like you become one with everything. They can't see it. Nothing can see it. They cannot get there. You have to be at peace. And the whole diatribe of the ignorance, their flaws, their stupidity, I'm not saying to be mean. I'm literally putting it out there. And it was raining so hard that I was getting drops that stopped. But this AM when I woke up, there was water underneath me. It wasn't from no leaks. It wasn't from none of that. Even the hole in the tent, no water, no wetness, no nothing. It was just water right underneath me in a spot. And you know me, I start tearing everything up, trying to figure out where it's coming from. And the water was crystal. It was, I just cleaned it out, took the rag. This was out here all night. I took what you call it and squeezed it in here. And even it looks funny, even being poured out the rag. Some of my hair is in there. I don't know how, but they made a big mistake. The biggest mistake. That's all I could say. It doesn't matter identity, fake names, fooling the masses. The society don't know why they want to fight each other everywhere. If you pay attention to the Turks, they want to extinguish a certain group of individuals that fought alongside us in the wars that should have never been. But they were fighting because they were being like the Palestinians, eradicated by the Turks. Now we know that the Ashkenaz, if you want to call them that, conquered the Ottoman Empire, conquered the Turks. They went and conquered the Hindus. They went and conquered, and they used the children of the offsprings of the half-breeds or whatever you want to call them. And it's more sinister than that. I can't go into that. I don't want to make this a boo-hoo morning thing. The Bolsheviks in Russia, the Khazarians, the eradication and almost complete killing of them. There are black Russians. They exist. Not out of Africa, and they want one focus. They want everybody to think that melanated people come from one piece of land. Do you know what that means? If you say, yeah, they come from Africa, and they want to call it the beginning of civilization, so all the people say, okay, we're all from Africa, but you see the races out here acting stupid, the white beaters, the pedophiles who are white supremacists. Yes, they beat their women. They're uneducated, unethical. They have one leader who's usually Ashkenaz, who slips in, and they can take their little stupid rage that's meaningless if they're supposed to be such great, and they guide them, just like they do dumb Negroes with these gang leaders. They call themselves OGs after 15, 20 years of living the life, getting reach arounds and everything else. All of them are stupid. All right? I watched this video of these two Pell cops harassing this disabled guy in a wheelchair on a sidewalk, a car and a length wide, talking about he's blocking traffic. Nobody's walking down. It's early in the AM. Somebody goes out there and tells them, what do you mean? He's not blocking traffic. They want to harass somebody who, and this is what we're dealing with. And you have a system of perversions that y'all allow to happen. These punk ass cops messing with this disabled pale skinned man. Like punk asses. I'd get both of them in the ring at the same time. I tell them, train them for another year in grappling, locks, and submissives. Train them. And let me get in there with both of them. I'll let myself get sick. That way they can have a little witch card. Because they're going to be getting elbows, knees. They're going to be getting the whole, everything. They're going to be getting everything that I get, everything. Head, butts, everything. And I'm going to break them down. People are still caught up in colors, race, and all this other bull nonsense. I told y'all to stop it. Some of you are hard because you're young and you don't want to listen. Because I'm tired. I don't think y'all get it. It ain't for you to know. It's for you to, for once in a while, accept something. I am so tired. I really am. I'm only doing this because the show must go on. Until it's over. Until the curtain's closed. Now, that water, for some reason, Oh, got one right there. For some reason, I had a little box that I was sitting stuff on. It collapsed. I didn't even hear it. It collapsed while I was sitting there. I just saw it crumble down. I looked over like, what the? And everything started slowly coming in my direction. So I got everything on the bed. I took the box, threw it in the garbage, and I looked. I'm like, how'd it get wet? There's no water underneath it. You gotta throw this tobacco out. No water underneath it, man. I don't attempt to figure everything out. I don't mind if they know. They can see me through the TV. I don't care about none of that. Staples they supposed to take out at the warehouse, the home improvement, they don't take them out. Pretty lazy. When I worked at Home Depot, I used to have to. So, you know, it is what it is. I can't, you know, I can't explain everything, and I damn sure don't want to. You know, for what? I'm not gonna use this. I really don't. No. So I'm just building a little simple one just to hold everything until I get everything established and set up. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of building. I really wish it wasn't gonna rain today. It's building, it's slowly. Clouds are in the mountains. But I really want to start framing this out. 2x2s, 1.5s. I looked on Lowe's. I was gonna show you guys. I found the 1-inch styrofoam because I don't need a lot of insulation. Like I said, I ordered some MIG TIG wire because I want to show to Myers how to use the TIG. It's kind of the same movement when you're beating with the long stick as far as using the rod. It takes practice. I wanted to get some scrap steel and I forgot to even look yesterday, but because I got to fix it. It was spot welded just in like 3 places, so the wind blew it right off. I'm gonna do a complete seal in that way on my hot stove. But this right here is just to have a few things on it. That's all. I'm putting some stuff down in my tote in the shed, and I got a tote in here that's not even a quarter full that I'm gonna store stuff in. Just to make some room because I really want to be able to see everything. I got tons of clothes in there, stuff I don't even wear. So I gotta get back to making everything small for what I know. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I teach people stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I've grown tired of teaching martial arts, boxing. I did it for I've done it for 20 something years, up until before T came. I think the last class was 2 weeks before he came. I had 6 of the people in the neighborhood. The kids too lived across from where I was at in Page. They used to come over a lot. Another autistic girl, and the parents always there. So even if they're not, you know what I'm saying, they teach you actually. And I don't think I'm ever gonna do it again. Going out and people watching me feed not necessarily the homeless but the drunks. And that's the term is used. Because they were just dying. I mean, I walked up on one that wasn't breathing one time, and cops were right there. So, well, I was able to call him over, and he was gone. Navajo guy, about 82 years old, who I used to give sandwiches and fruits and stuff too. And I saw a lot of the Navajo kids from the high school start doing it. They would go in the store, and instead of the knuckleheads who want to steal something, realizing that they're always going to get caught, teacher used to catch them all the time. She just had a baby. She had a baby boy teacher, the one I used to take care of. Her son Zach. And the pictures, I'll make a post. He's autistic. I used to teach him how to kick, and he just always wanted to play Godzilla and King Kong. Oh man, he's my heart. She's like my great niece or my great granddaughter. You know, Navajo and us. I tire. I tire because so many choose ignorance. Bad choices. I tire because I don't think I have it in me anymore. I know I have a story to tell. Be lucky if I tell it. Be real lucky. Insufficient. So me and Westside supposedly supposed to go live today, I think. I'm actually kind of tired of talking about things. You know, we're in a time and age of talk, and nothing's really ever accomplished. I like to finish, you know what I mean? I have about 30 different inventions in my head, some on papers hidden away, that I want to make. I'm aware of what possibilities they have. A friend of mine from the Navy, a Pelskin dude, remembers me doing the Calvin and Hobbes on his letters and doing the gloss over and writing the poems for his girl. He lost her, but it held her for a long time to the end of the cruise when she had to be honest. He remembers me drawing and one. He remembers, it wasn't even a thing. He remembers me doing all the stuff, showing people how to up rock and, you know, just scuffle on the floor, how to jump down into a backspin, into windmills, like from here, you know, go right into it. He says, I remember you drawing that. We was all looking. Yeah, I was 19. I wasn't 19, 20. I wasn't thinking about somebody's going to steal it and patent it and sell it. You know what I mean? My thought wasn't there. The heart of a B-boy is not that of a fake Jew. You see, the new thing is they got a bunch of idiots trying to prove that they're not Ashkenaz. No. They've conquered them everywhere and mixed their blood with everybody to try and pervert them. And you know, you get these little idiots come along, pushing their little Christian or whatever nonsense, looking like idiots off of Hollywood. And we're supposed to just sit here and say nothing, man. They can kiss my ass. Problem is, they probably all want to. You know? Sucks. Had just a couple of Native Americans saying, bro, we accept you as Native American. Stop doing what you're doing. I said, you don't even know the history of this land. I don't need you to accept me because I am, who I say I am. I'm more than that. I'm not some physical shit walking around. I'm not some fucking name. I'm not some birth date, some fucking number. I'm not none of that. And that's the problem with most of y'all. You're one-trick pony. I'd be damned if I fight my own unless they are that betraying. Then I'll destroy them. I won't lay a finger on them. I built this. I'm taking it on the road and I'm driving to Costa Rica. I'm tempting to reach out to my uncles, a few people in New York, and to find out what our family is down there. I don't know if it's big. Hell, I know a lot of them died during the revolution. They were front fighters. I forget what it's called. Q and me might know. About 7 of them died. Been knowing that. My father made sure I knew. He always was connected with one of our relatives who used to hitchhike. He was a Vietnam vet, but he didn't look like us. He looked Spanish, but he's our blood. He used to come from California and hitchhike. He was a Vietnam vet. He served, I think, 2 tours. He used to hitchhike all the way to the East Coast and party, and then hitch all the way back. He did it every year until, you know, and he used to always hitchhike to Costa Rica. And he would be the one that told my father was carrying a stick, if you know what that means. He'd sleep anywhere other than a home, or he'd choose the prison. Rikers, or like I told you, he ran with the band long game, was a bank robber. I'm gonna put his picture, I'm gonna make a post about Chuck. It's Black Panther. You know? I ain't trying to bother nobody. It's just talk. Nobody has to believe anything. Saluda. Always. If you know, you know. If you don't need to know. inch. Well, that's about 3/4. Okay. Bada boom, bada bang. Women, if you can find a good man, please find them. Men, if you're rational and you're the divine masculine, let them be the divine feminine and find that. Do not attempt to control that which cannot be controlled. Women, do not attempt to control that which can bring you down. Problem is, y'all let the world of lies define you. You're holding on to something that doesn't want to hold on to you. Is that an OV10? OVA10? Sounds like something I learned how to fly, Cessna. That's what I learned how to fly in. That's not OV. That's what I learned how to fly in. A long time ago. Well, anyway. I have many loves, but I have one love. Y'all know her, Snoop. I don't care about nothing else. Y'all matter to me, but I always say when they don't care about themselves, I can't compromise myself. I just can't. I just can't. Yeah. Hey, little fly. What's happening, man? What's happening, man? You don't have to measure for everything, you know. But it's good to. pinned it, but oh well. Let's see if that's small enough for these, because I really don't want to run too long. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll circumvent, that'll fix it. All right, where's that? Yep. I gotta put it back on it. Hey, big head ant, what you doing, partner? You know, made yourself up here. I gotta sweep all this off before it rains. Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm not using the wood glue on this, guys. It's temp. Hey, I might put it in there and really fix it up, you know? I guess we'll see. Now what's in here? There it is. I knew it. No, it's not it. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Build. I always put shit, as y'all can see, put shit right back. So I put stuff, right back. It's an old habit I have. You know, when you're raised with grandparents and greats and all that kind of stuff. Military, supervisor, leader, blah, blah, blah. It's never left me. Never. I'm just gonna tap it in real quick. Why do I gotta find this? I mean, it wasn't in there, so it's obvious it's been put up somewhere it's supposed to be at. I guess I don't know. Whatever. Let me run up here right quick. Yeah, you know, if you're working, whatever, don't be over here being bored, man. I'm not saying nothing great. Had to go and still tease. Yeah, I think I've left well over $30,000 worth of tools everywhere I've lived, marriages. So I know I'm rebuilding it little by little, but you know, I'm going to, whatever tools I get are going to be traveling with me in storage in a tiny home, and you know, what I mean? Perfect. Obviously, I could have had this done already. I'm just, I guess you say, going through the motions. I'll tack the sides on. I'm going to screw this in. I got to pull it out. It went off. Don't ask me how or why, but it did. It went off. I don't even know why, how, but it did. Oh, snizzle. Okay. I'm gonna do it different. Hold on. See? What a night, man. What a night. Yo, Westside said it was going crazy down there. Oh, shit. Man, I thought I was gonna carry it away, bro. Hey, man. Hey, man. I was like, what the heck, man? Bellissimo. Had me a fat egg and turkey and cheese sandwich this AM. Who's all? Let me say hi to everybody. My apologies. Hey, Deb. Oh, Mag. Black Flag. What's cracking? What's going on? Carrie. What's up, mama? Ha, Sizzle. What's happening? Brian. What's going on? What's going on? So, what's happening, family? T-boned up in the house. Anyway. Yeah, I need something to set my stuff on, you know what I mean? Hell, even to roll my medicine. I got me some more banana backwoods. In the backwoods with them backwoods. You know what I'm saying? Keep the country, right? what I'm talking about. Like, oh my goodness, man. And then it was hitting the, look, it stopped coming down on top of me, right? Some weird stuff. That's why I was able to go to sleep. But it was that sound, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I went out. I don't remember nothing other than that dream. That's it.
Oh man,
that's it, man. Firewood. Holy snap! That was crazy. In the backwoods with the backwoods. Let's get this straight. I meant to pick up that sander, man.
Ah, yeah, the sander in the little rotor too.
Yeah. That stuff adds up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
No, the table to put my stuff on the table. I'm gonna use it in there when you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna sand it up, make it all pretty. But right now I'm just making it so I can put the shit on. Because that box, there wasn't no rain over there, no water, nothing. I looked all over it. Yeah. It just collapsed and there was a pool of water up under me. I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I was like, what in the hell's going on? No, there ain't no water come through the holes or nothing. It was weird. That's all I'm saying.
I was coming from that downhill.
Look, I'm trying to explain it too, man. I can't, bro. I can't do it, bro. I
can see probably the water going underneath.
Man, I can't do it. You know, I've been up since about 4:35, man. I came out here. You hear me walking around? I was like, man, I was looking like that. I was like, what the hell? Where's it? How did it get? I'm looking, I'm looking about it. I'm looking, I don't know. What is it? No, I couldn't find it, fam. I couldn't find it, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some eggs, cheese, and turkey, you know what I mean? Yeah. People don't know, like, this life could be fun, you know what I mean? They don't know, man. They refuse to let go of the chains and the shackles. And then some want to control, and they don't even have control of themselves. You know, I always say, do what you say you're going to do. Don't just talk about it and say it. But it seems like most people are just talk. You know? I never was one for talk. Not like that. Don't worry about them fake ass Jews coming with their little faggot ways. They wouldn't want to meet me face to face. Trust me. Well, I know quite a few of them. I used to walk in Brooklyn with no problem around the Zionists. I didn't disrespect them, didn't have to. You couldn't come to me with a fake smile, want to smack, touch. Because I look at you with a dead stare. I don't know what it's called. That's what everybody says on red. Why are you looking that way? I remember when I used to get ready to get into a fight, the individual would get scared because why your face changed? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like it was empty. It's just sometimes you got to be empty to do the things I plan on doing to you. Yeah. Now I got to sand it. Put my books in there so they don't get all wet and jacked up. Just got to sand it now. Just like that. I'm going to make my own chairs, going to make my own furniture, going to make my own everything. Why spend money to some fraudulent sons of bitches who ain't even making it? Hell, they don't even know how to make it. Keep you in debt with a fictional dollar, fiat, and keep moving because of their understudies, the things that they're doing. You better believe. I don't want to get into that. It goes a long way. You can't imagine the shit they've done. You can't imagine it at all. If you want to donate, go right ahead. If you don't want to, whatever. Appreciate you either way. The rain, it's gonna pour down again, cuz. Yeah, look at the thing. Look at that. Look how it's building. It's it's doing that thing again, starting to touch the mountain peaks, man. And them mountains are like 10,000, like 7,000, you know what I mean? I mean, we're right at the 5 mark, right? That's what, regardless, it's at the 5. It depends on where you're walking at. We're at a little higher than most. I already searched it out. Those down there, the lowest depth's 4,500 and something. Right. We are roughly almost at 5,000 feet. I know that hill over there is at 6,025. So, because you know I look at the topography. I also look at old ancient trails. What are you talking about? Stay. No trespassing. But nigga, you don't own nothing. Yeah, they don't own a goddamn thing. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this in there, get everything situated. I guess I'll be on Westside's Live later on, roughly around about, he gets off work about 5 or 6. Hope you all come on in. We're going to attempt to do something with share live YouTube. We'll talk about pretty good topics. And as you know, I'm not selling myself. I don't have to sell myself like others. I don't have to demean, talk bad about. My stuff is all factual and from the top. I don't get these individuals that think it's competitions or they got to try to match wits. That's just foolish. It makes no sense. And then you can't even express it to them because they can't see beyond the fact of what's going on. The frequencies are manipulating. You know, alcohol isn't poison. It's what if you drink a certain amount within an hour, you're cool. But if you drink more than that, and your liver can only process a certain amount within an hour, it becomes this very 20 times more toxic than even alcohol itself. And then that's a strain on your liver, your kidneys, and everything else. Most people don't know this. Okay? So a little sip here and there is never going to harm you. It depends on what you're eating. Do you drink water? You take limes or lemon? I mean, I used to, when I was powerlifting and all that heavy lifting and all that crap that's got me hurting all over the place, I used to put lime and lemons in my liquor. I hate that word liquor, even though I like the liquor. I mean, I hate that word liquor. But it would have a beneficial effect. You know what I mean? So some of you might be hungover. Like, get over it. You already did it. You already removed roughly about 28 to 48 days off your life. So just enjoy it. Well, you worry bodies. Y'all, I don't like being around worry bodies. I really don't. Because y'all don't have nothing to give but negativity. When you worry and somebody tells you don't worry and you don't listen, that's because your whole composure is based on stress. People actually learn to like that, like serial killers taking lives, which is sad. Because if the serial killer knew what they were doing with their stupid selves, they would have ended themselves long ago. But they don't know. That's like the cops running around wanting to abuse people because they got a little training and never really had no real fist fights in high school. You gotta talk to police officers, ask them how many are scrubbing. Not that many at all. They're taught. Get on the ground! They don't know how to talk. Unprofessional motherfucker, something, you know. Because they're exuding emotions, they gotta get that adrenaline dump that's gonna come afterwards, right? Unless they're sociopaths. But the problem is, people are getting to a point where that's not even gonna matter. It's starting not to matter. It's not just an awakening. It's a reality, a complexity they know nothing about. And I guarantee them leaders over there in Israel, and Palestine, I mean, they know. Everything's a sacrifice to them. Everything. You see them dumbass, pale-skinned cops talking to the brothers, being sarcastic about who they are, not knowing that this goofy pale-skin, her culture is based on their culture. Because they emulate everything. You can't make this up. This is how stupid it is. That's why you need to get away from that ideology, get away from that level of stupidity. Because I don't want to look at your face. I'm dead ass serious. I don't want to see you fucking walking by me. Now I'll drink to that. And I mean it. I don't give a fuck what they're doing, what they're saying, who and what they're talking to, how tall, short, whatever the fuck not is. I don't want to see your fucking face. I don't want to see it. I had too many fucking nightmares over that shit. Let me make sure. Absolutely. I don't want to see your fucking face. I don't. So tomorrow it's gonna be dry. Let everything dry out. It's not supposed to rain this evening, this afternoon and evening. When it's all dried out, I'm gonna set it up in there. I'm gonna put the wings on. I'm gonna show you how. Let me show you right here, okay? Right quick. So I'm debating whether to do the 2x6, 2x4, right? So here I have it pinned out. See that? See that? So from here, every foot and a half, I think foot and a half, the size of the styrofoam, is going to be one of those. So I can put the wings on top, which is roughly about 3/4 of a full plywood panel, and that is what gets framed out. Okay. So I have to hose it off, set it up, let it dry off in the sun. It's going to be hot in the mofo. Then I'll go ahead, get those inserted, paint those as well with the seal, and then get the wings put on it. And I'll sit it out here, set it up, but I'm gonna put it away from where the wind can knock it down. And I'm gonna use some weights to make sure it stays this ground and put some other things on it. And then when I get it up in the back of the truck is when I start framing out the 2x2s. And you guys will watch me live, just like this, framing it out, measuring. And I'll probably do a little bit strap and then do whatever else, let you know what I've done. But I'm thinking the 2x6, if this is the top, we're talking about this triangle piece. I think it would be more pertinent for me to run it about 6 inches on both. So that's 4, but I can go ahead and get about 20 of them, and they will each go boom, foot and a half, foot and a half, foot and a half, foot and a half. That's when we get the wings that come out a little bit over a foot, so it doesn't block side view mirrors. You understand what I'm saying? And I can see everything behind me, and you'll see. Okay, so I'm still thinking on which one I will utilize. All right, this is big too. This is the walk space. That's not even the sit down, the kitchenette, the shower part I want to build. It's none of that. Like the shower part, it's like a little storage with a compact. So when I want to take a shower, I remove the compact pooper, put it underneath with the gallons of water, right? Go in there, stand up, soap up, water, rinse off, out, dry off, I'm good. I will take my sauna, pack it up when I travel, because I can root. I'm going to get a big EcoFlow in the battery container, which is, it costs a little bit. But I'll be able to do it once everything is situated, walls up, this, you know what I'm saying? And we could get that done. Want to see T start building his up, but he wants to do a van, which makes sense to me as well. A van would be awesome. I'd love to have a Mark 7 or Mark 8, whatever, or a Liberty. Oh, Chevy. Oh, man. The things I could do with that. I'm not going back in somebody's house and apartment, man. I wouldn't care if I'm in a relationship. I'd be like, well, I'll meet you. I'll be at the house and I'll be in the truck. No, I'm not doing it ever again. It's too convenient. Too convenient. You know what I mean, good? It's too convenient. But I can travel anywhere, you know what I mean? That's it, man. That's it. More young brothers have gotten a hold of it. I had one ask me, what do you think? I said, you ain't been paying attention? On YouTube. I was like, you ain't been paying attention? I've always been about that. You know? Gotta give it a good sweep out again. And put that down. I'm not gonna treat it. Like I said, I'll probably take this, make a couple little changes on it, but I gotta sand all this down here, round it off. No churning, so I ain't gotta put no foam on the edges. And it's as sturdy as they come. I can stand up on this, jump up and down on it, and everything. Here I go, Mo. Messed up wrist. It is what it is. Got a bunch of multi, what you call it, down here, bro. So put it on your face. Yeah, because I might have to use them again. If it don't rain or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to break that thing off. You know, I got the light shade. You got my number there? I saw him in the bag. I was like, wait a minute now. I said, what the hell? I'm thinking, I'm looking for well, we got the new scouring pad. I'm like, what is it? Yeah, but I mean, I got that one in there too, so you know, it's all good either way. You know what I mean? Flexseal's bad motherfucker, man. I ain't know it was this good. For real. Yo, I'm about thinking about, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about doing it right there, man. Hey, dead ass, man, dead ass. I'm serious, motherfucker. I'm like, shit, man. I'm like, and last night I almost did that. Hey, mama. Yeah, man, come on. I'm dead, yo. I was like, man, I said, it was raining like my, I was like, I'll probably breathe it in, I'll be all right. I'm about to spray this whole Oh, man. Oh, man. But at least it stays, well, that's fresh, so yeah. But I know what it was, I know he was like, what the hell? Oh, this is what I was using. I showed y'all before. I'm gonna show you again. Here being lazy. So Herculiner is really, really good. If you're ever gonna do this, right? This is like really, really good. Okay, it's just like what's on your truck bed. It's very protective. It will get about 3 or 4. If you're going 6 foot, 6.5, it's 2 of them. If you're going like me, 9 to 10, about 3 or 4 will get it. I used this on the very top, and then I went back with the flex seal. Okay, and I took the flex seal, and it really sealed it in. You know what I mean? Really, really good stuff. Really, it's about 30, it's about 12 something. Flex seal's about, what was that, 13? It's a little more expensive over here in Benson, but these are the only 2 I use on here. Flex seal. Now you can do some pretty good firework type things with these. I'm not going to do it. I'm just letting you know. I know how to take aluminum and charcoal and saltpeter. I know how to do some things. Can't say no more than that. They be like, strike that, take that thing. Oh, he's talking about how to make it. Oh. They be like, oh, get that. Oh, no, we can't have that. No, that nigga, no. No, hell no. You know what? I might use this when I stand this up as like a lean-to. You know what I mean? So I'll build a brace and I'll keep this so that wind don't knock it over. You know? Matter of fact, yeah, it's 2x6, guys. Yeah. Hey, Stink Bug, how you doing, buddy? Put it over here. Oh, talking about they strong. They don't know what strong is. They don't know the first thing about what real strength is. I got that old man ignorant ass. That ass. All right. I wanted to make sure this was at a little angle. Let me see if I got it right. Yeah, because when I'm at in there, it kind of goes off like this. So I wanted to make sure that this does the same thing. See that? It looks pretty straight, but it's not. Let me see if it's perfect. Hell yeah! Oh my goodness. Oh shit. No, somebody didn't get on this and go have a problem. Oh man, this is it right here. Oh, this is it right here. Oh, this is it. Oh man. Oh, this. Oh shit. Oh hell yeah. Oh cup. Oh, this is it. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh no, you ain't gotta fall down, nigga. Drunk ass cup. Shit. Oh, drunk ass cup. Falling down and shit. Okay. Oh, this is it right here, cuz. Yeah, all right. I got over with this one. Oh man, this is it right here, man. Oh shit. I get these books about the week too. Anyway, let me go out here and get the rest of this fit. I gotta sweep this off. Sweep it off. So that water with the flex seal will bind it if I don't. It's weird, even though it's dry. This is the way this crap works, man. The way it's not gonna hurt nothing. I mean, when it's in the back bottom of the bed, it's gonna be a lot worse than that. So I gotta mark the tie down points too that I gotta cut holes in to tie down to the truck wall point. Yeah, I already know on the front. I marked it on the inside. So You know what's funny? When you see cops talking about litter, litter, I be like, bitch, they poison in the air and the water. Shut the fuck up. Goofy motherfuckers. How do you continue to make motherfuckers so stupid? But then you look at the dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? They think that they got an easy road. I'm a Mason. Oh, nigga, you dead. Don't even know it yet. Shut the fuck up. Go be pragmatic to your stupid stance. Your fake leadership role. Dummies leading dummies. Then you say this on the live YouTube. Yeah, I said it, bitch. You effeminate? You bothered by it, nigga? Words. Weak motherfuckers. Oh man, straighten it out a little bit. Whew. Hey Brian, appreciate it, fam. I'm just going back and looking. Appreciate it, beloved. Oh, dude. All right, awesome. That's a little Bone Thugs and Harmony. Appreciate it, man. Actually, absolutely. I get some more damn wood because I need more wood for this. I got to get the 1/4-inch plywood. I was looking at that earlier on here, so I can't pull it up. So the 1/4-inch, I'm gonna wrap it with, and then I'm gonna fiberglass it instead of doing the regular plywood. Yeah, I'm a fiberglass. I haven't worked with fiberglass since I was working on my. I had bought a dune buggy when I was on the res, and I was working at the guy's house I bought it from, and then I turned around after doing the work. He wanted to buy it back, so I made a quick little $2,500. Well, no, I made $5,000 off of that. You know, my Can-Am, the 4-door I had, the orange and black, I sold that for like $19,000. So I made a big donation for the suicide prevention. I kept 9 and took 10,000 and donated it to the city. Yeah, like that. And then bought a 2-door, and right before T came, I sold that just for chump change. It was used. I think Chad might have done a little work on it. That's why I want to build this one up. I don't even know where the go-kart parts are. I think they're still sitting over in Hunan, China, or some shit. I ordered that like 3 months ago, right? 4 months ago. The stuff done with the weld for the galvanized steel plates, the front end with the tie rod and the back end with a I want to. About 3 or 4 months ago. It's still sitting over there. I went and finally found it. And I'm like, it's still sitting on the dock. Because I could have been welding that. And I got the welder in the truck because I want T to go ahead and get some, see what it feels like to start getting a little, when you're doing the weld, to get that proper bead. You know, tap it off the carbon and, you know. So I want him to learn how to do that. But I wanted to do it with the frame right there. Build up a little off-road. Electric motors are a thing, you know, and they're fast as shit and kind of quiet other than the whir sound. But yeah, everything in time, if permissible. I don't, my composure doesn't change for the have or have not. That's a beautiful red. Oh, we got a red robin over here. Oh, beautiful. And here comes a woodpecker. And a quail. Them quails look funny with that little dangling thing hanging off their head. What you talking? I ain't talking bad about you, cuz. Getting up on the rooftop cussing me out. That's not nice. Oh, okay. It's green. Appreciate it. We're trying to put the youth on good music from the past. Yo, that's what's up. Yeah, knocking on my window. Oh, nobody knows who's that knocking on my window. No, let me stop. Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? I don't know until I come into your sleep. I go there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know him as Rocky. Yeah, CeeLo. Looking with this, who knew Shai-Chi was Humpty Dumpty? Yo, I did. Sex Package was a great album. Hell yeah. Yeah, Brian. Oh, shit, that's what's up. Shit, more y'all like our music more than our people. That's crazy. Man, all dead ass. I'm being serious, man. Millennial, what's up, mama? I was a big Nas. Yo, for real. But yeah. Shock G passed away, what, 2 years ago or something like that? A few years ago? Oh, absolutely. Quella, so yeah, they're beautiful. What they look like a little. And the first thing people want to do is cook them, kill them, cook them, and eat them. You're not supposed to eat them. Really not supposed to eat no animal at all. Look at pigs. They got a lot of human DNA in them. They got cysts. If they got a cyst, those are parasites you're not going to get rid of. Are you aware of that? That's why they're serving more and more with cysts. This is all planned out by these bastards. Everybody want to call the Jews because they thought the world was some fake ass white and it wasn't, you know, by their creation, the Zionists, whatever you want to call them. I don't really care anymore. Call them shit stain. You know what I'm saying? So many bush chicken. Yeah. Grand Rising and Ascension. But yeah, I just wanted to. It looks perfect. It's what I should have done long time, long before, and I didn't do it. You know what I mean? It's just like that. I'll do something when I really want to. There are times I'll talk about it because I know I can. But what happened last night was weird. So, I said, get up, go out here and put it together. Go ahead and make something to eat here in a little bit. I said I'll start my fast Wednesday. Because I'm not gonna be doing all this lives and talking when I'm doing this. Even though it's intermittent, I'll give myself a few days. And look, after the rain, and you can see the blue in the sky. You see that?
Yeah, I saw it when
You see how blue it? You see that's where it's supposed to be. They're waiting for some people to start shooting them damn missiles they got. People got missiles in this country, thousands. They could take any one of these damn aircraft down, but they're not gonna do it. Yep. You saw that shit? But that's the stupid. That's this government playing in everybody's hand. Russia could obliterate their ass overnight, all of Ukraine. But this is part of the Zionist thing. They're Zionists in Russia. There's big Jew. They're over there. You know, it don't take a large number. You know, standing armies are stupid. It's the ones they select special operators, and it's the ones who they train, whether they get caught or not. You know, it's pretty messed up, but you know, it's the world they created. If anybody went back and watched me reading them, you know, Beyond the Ice Wall and how they like to get everybody making wars with each other, and it matters a lot, and they can take them away. Like I said, a lot of people you think are dead, no, they're not dead. They're just not here. They met their quota, and they put them down at a smorgasbord with them, or they sent them to another place to continue the studies of them. You know, if that's the case. But you really have a family who you think are your leaders who like to indulge and eat people. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It's a real thing. They really like to eat people. And doing that, you not only become perverted, you may live a little long, you may see other things, but it will not be the real thing. It will not be the real thing. It will be what it is. How do I know? I just know. Yeah, what that? Kind of funny taste. Well, I mean, it's the tobacco weather. Yep. I got to get some more wood glue too, bro. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot, especially when we start lining it to put the walls up. Hey, that water, I got to drill a hole and pack it because the water, hey, them things is holding water like a mole. We built that good, bro. Gotta get that moisture barrier down, the one that's open. I'm just gonna take the little nail gun, and just pop. We ain't gonna worry about screwing all that stuff down, you know. And this would probably be the opportune time to do it, but the rain's building. It's building. They're colliding. They're bumping. You can see it. You can see the Benny Hill and the Simpsons cloud. You can see how they're bumping, and you can actually see it happening. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's cool. No one can free our minds but ourselves. Well, together. We can do it together. But a lot of people have a hard time. You know what I mean? Dang, all thumbs. See, yes, that's right. What's up? Everybody. All right. But I don't want to bore you guys too much more longer. I thought I'd share some of that dream. I can't tell you everything. I just can't. Because, they're listening. Ain't none of their damn business anyway. They're on their trajectory. They're doing their due diligence and everything. Like I said, I gotta reiterate. I didn't come here to stop shit. But I know one thing. The next motherfucker that fucks with me, they're not gonna like where they end up. That's all I got to say to that. Doesn't matter. They won't like it. Not at all. And yes, Halia said, do you have hardcore people? I guess you can call them that. It would be like some Jesuit type shit, I guess. Like some Assassin's Creed shit. I have people that know how to get in touch with me. That show me how to get in touch with me. It is what it is. They know that I don't want to be protected, this and all this other shit. I don't know. They can wreak havoc like a motherfucker if they chose to. But it's not what they're here. They're not. It's like I said, y'all gotta come into your own, and there's a deeper appreciation when you start looking at things contextually. When you stop seeing yourself as smarter than everybody else, because no one's smart in this world. They're very frugal, and the designs given to them and created. Outside of cameras and everything. It's just fucking fun. It is the weirdest thing, but it is the coolest thing. I just don't really parlay with it. I respect them. They got me on some goddamn pedestal. I don't know why. I don't know. I ain't nobody but little Jimmy Mac, Jim Redwolf, Jim Home in the Show. Home in the Show. That's it. That's it. Can you really be against the world that is not created by you? I'm only asking. Can you really be against the world that was not created by you? No. You play in it. You made choices. Yeah. Anyway, y'all know y'all right here. Y'all always on this. You're been numbered and antiquated. Yeah. And I always got your big back. Yo, Max B. Saluda. What's going on, mi gente? Pura vida. That is one of the greatest statements. When I first saw him do that, and I was like, oh man, memories. I ain't heard that word in a long time, man. I was like, this guy, man. It's funny how small the world truly is, you know. But hey, saluda. This is salutations to you guys. Yeah, it's Costa Rican rye whiskey. It is smooth, mellow. It don't get you all drunk. No, it don't. It's good, ain't it, cuz? Billah. It's excellent whiskey with a proper cigar, right? Yeah, where I got this, the guy gave me a couple of sticks, cigars. Fabulous, magnificent cigars. I'm a cigar connoisseur. I like to wear a suit too, but that's not the case right now. You know what I mean? It's got that whiskey taste. It's got water in it, and half a lime. But yeah, I can't wait to get this built. I can't wait to get that and get some walls up there. Get this torn down. I like to see some grass in Ganja's yard, man. I like to see his kids being able to come out, play in the grass. I'd build a play station. I'd build a big play thing. I did it on the res. I built a kid playground thing. I think I spent like $4,000. I had got like some back money, well over 100,000, right? And so I went and right off the back, went over to Tuba City, lumberyard, poles, and I went out to this. Well, it wasn't in Capital. It was over in not that far from Copper Mine. It was a guy's land. White guy married to a Navajo, and she's a teacher or something. And I went over there, and I would go over there and just like when I was when I left the res on the page, I would go over there because I didn't let Knucklehead know how much I had. And, you know, she couldn't. I gave her 5. So my business after they tried to. Anyway, I built the most beautiful little playground, man. The slide was the hardest thing because I actually had to order a plastic one. I wanted to get a tin one, but the summer it gets hot. Skeet, boom, boom, boom. I want to be like that baby on that meme. Boom, 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 with her head and blonde hair hitting the sides going down. So I got the plastic one, KB or whatever. They sold a 12-footer. So I built that. I did the pirate, like the Navy type thing, and sanded it, had the foam, tape things, nail gun. It was perfect. It was big though, like a little friggin', and I built in the middle of it like a little tiny home where like 4 or 5 of them could sit and play, be safe in the rain. That was one of my great things. I didn't charge, nobody paid me. I just wanted to be doing something after being poisoned, and it was stuff I like to do. Some of y'all know I work with Habitat for Humanity. I was a construction worker working out there in Jersey, New York. Bad back and all, you know. I don't have a bucket list. I've done it all and some. I jumped out of planes, paid for. I'm not going to be diving no barrier reef and all that stupid stuff, but you know, the cave I've been diving. I don't have the certification. I just was able to pay and take the class and was able to do it. I don't like a lot of paperwork and all that. Became an EMT. Oh, not an EMT, but I studied EMT and went and became the first aid. In the military, we keep it for life, but you just got to stay up to date. So defibrillators, all that kind of stuff. You need to go and get trained up on that stuff so that way your first aid, you know what I'm saying, it's always, you know, you guys got the same thing, right? Where it's for life when you get that first aid training and all that, but you just got to stay up with like defibrillators, all those different things that come along. And that stays with a lot of veterans, you know what I'm saying? And I bought the EMT, Right, exactly. So I bought the EMT books and everything like that, and I've been studying them, the medical book, all that stuff. It's just good. I think everyone should be just like law. Like everybody should know law. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. And if I had to do it, I would sit down with the brothers, like original Lone Wolf knows, like discharging debt and stuff. A lot of y'all use it and you don't know that you don't have to pay. There's people who know things that if I had them in a circle, I say, this is your task with this, your task with this, you can help with that. We have a round table and we hash this out and we legitimize it by the individuals, and we don't never let our guards down. We stay on top of things. Um, it was easy to accomplish, and we have nurses. We could have built our own little structure to where people and grew our own herbs, and they be part of that. And I don't see why anybody would not want to do that. You see where at some states they're talking about if you're homeschooling, they trying to pass law, they kick in your door. I'd blow their fucking heads off. Excuse me, I'm not into violence. I'm very well versed in it, but they're overstepping their boundaries, and they don't even know law. They don't know the Constitution. They don't respect it. They don't care. So if they don't care, why should you? They talk about the spirit of 1776. They talk about this, that, and the other. You need to deal with things that are incomprehensible, and the people want to walk against everything that makes America America, and they want to be pragmatic to enemies behind the lines. Then you need to deal with them like the enemies behind the line. Yeah, I had to get certified when I coached high school. Yeah, Brian. And that stays with you for life as long as you stay up to date. You know what I mean? What's that, Melina Hun? I think I seen a child choking on food one time, and it scared me so bad. Never been that scared. The kid was fine, but I went in after I saw that. Yeah, you know what? Like the hemlock, you got to be careful. First aid with a baby, with a young adolescent, this, that, and the other. There's a lot of things that come along with that. Also, knowing how to do a trach. It's one of the hardest things to get past a certain point, break that, and then hear that punctured lung, you know, or something where it needs relief, let the fluid out, knowing exactly where to puncture it at, where the lung is at. A lot of people think the lung is down here. Sorry, your lungs are right here. All right, your liver's right here, your spleen's right here. You got your pancreas. You know, these things are. Everyone should know these things. All right. When I was powerlifting, and people said bodybuilding, I was really, really big, man. I mean, really big. I mean, like, and I always said to myself, I saw a lot of bodybuilders who were on tests, anabol, anadrol, you know, and I saw what happened when they got off of it, and I was like, you know what? I'm big because I'm full of salt and water, and I'm pumped, and cabbage and beets and celery and steaks like crazy. And I knew to come down from that 275 that I was, you know, right now I'm 190, 200, right? I want to be 185 at 5'10" and a quarter, right? And I got scoliosis, and I knew that all the injuries from the military, because a lot of people don't know, ordnance is a hellified job. You work with hernia bars. They call it hernia bars for a reason. It takes 4 men to load a 500-pounder. Me and 801 Walker, we were doing it with me and him, loading 500-pound bombs on pylons, F-18s, A-7s. I would get under a Christmas tree and take an AIM-9 Sidewinder, get it right, push it up, get it on the side, the ejector rack, slam it, you know, and then we do the, you know, the laser with the AT guy to make sure that it's getting sound and everything, that it's, you know, doing what's and people just look at me like, and I get up there and start cranking in the 20 mic into the Vulcan cannon of the F-18, 250 round mag, times 2. I cranked the 250 like it wasn't nothing. We would have competitions. You want to talk about endurance? All right, one's in. Get the feed tray, can't bring the which guard over and line it up, lock it in, get the first couple up in there, and then crank them in. 500 rounds, non-stop, sweating, headache coming. Oh, what a life! Oh, but it was doing some damage. And then we go and help the F-14 guys on the Tomcats. You know, our sisters in VFA 86, and we were the night riders. You know, yeah. I got some stories I could tell about my military. You know, man. Well, all right. Good to see you too. Don't worry. clouds of abundance. It's little breaks here and there, they're gonna come. But yeah, I'm just shooting the shit with y'all. Why not? You know, people have so much hate and they don't know why. But they'll tell you that they know why. They really don't. That hate is beyond blinding. It's beyond destructive. If they only knew. Yes, there's an ascension, our enemies. That's what that means. Some people think it's a gift to have some knowledge. All the knowledge, hey, they got some bird feed. All the knowledge doesn't mean that it's right, nor does it mean it's wrong. To me, it means nothing. To you guys, it means something. You know? I'm gonna get you guys another one. I gotta pay for the. I forgot about that. But I appreciate you guys, man. Always have and always will. All right. Appreciate you guys with everything. I can't say with my existence, but with everything. Well, that red robin is beautiful, man. Beautiful. The birds are beautiful. The trees. The real blue sky. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready to sign off. How old are you, Brian? You seem like a smart. Yes. I appreciate you as well. Much respect. He's an old head. He's an old head too. One more sip and I'm put this in the freezer, man. That's enough of this shit. Yeah, 4 sips. I'm good. Yo, I say sips. I'm talking about sips. I'm talking about less than to rinse your mouth with. This stuff got a whoop to it, but I gotta eat. Excuse the one-eyed Willie McGillicuddy thing, but anyway. And that right there is fabulous. I didn't put the back on it because I don't have the quarter panels. I'm going to actually. I think they do deliver it. I was thinking about ordering it, but we'll see. And if I put it back on, that'd be cool because I could take it when I build this out. When I build this all the way out and start, framing it. Get the, like I said, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the 2x2s to build the bottom part, but 2x4s to secure it, making it strong on the front end and back end. That way, when I put the semi-clean bed up in the front, and I have the height that I need where I can sit up in there. Yeah, I'm building. It's going to be kind of high. So up to about right around 10 feet. So I'm going to be able to sit up in the cab, in the top part. At the back, I want to be able to have 3 or 4 people sit down comfortably, be able to watch TV, play a game, while I cook, talk, smack, do a little read. That's how big I want to make it. But we'll see when we get there, when we cross that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a time thing. It's going to be fun, and I would like to see everybody actually have fun. Regardless of what's going on. Some of you need to be involved in something because whatever happens, you don't need to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody asked one. This is the last thing we finish with. Somebody says, "So do you really remember?" I remember quite a few things. I remember being in another place too. Without a whole lot of detail.
wants to see everybody as crazy, but it's not something that they've dealt with or been through. So I don't want to, I don't want to build up a symposium on that. It's meaningless, you know. But if you were sitting with me, I would share the stories. Anywho, let me just get my behind in there. I got to get another one. Well, we got more than half up there. I'm going to fill it up because I'm going to need a lot of that when I'm framing this out. You got to use this. Tongue oil ain't come yet, but waiting on that too, because we're going to need quite a bit of tongue oil to treat everything. And I saw the cherry stain. It was only $21.45. The cherry stain that I want to do, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a protectant. And a mold protector, that was that's $35. That's pretty expensive for the mold protection stuff. But stuff is required, it's needed. So, I guess I should sign off, huh? I'm just dragging it out. Is that what it seems like? No, actually, I'm thinking about what I'm saying. And I'm retracting before putting something out there and stating it. Anyway. Hey, oh, man. Hey, I got that, man. I can't show it on here, but it's fabulous. Yeah, I had to go out there and boom. That thing, man, 15 rounds, man. Woo-wee. Where's Mama Doc at? I don't see her commenting. What was that? Gangly ass women or what? Once it was not looking good. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stuff they don't even need. For the first time in my existence, I saw a whole bunch of black women with their bellies bigger than their ass. I ain't never in all my existence, even with fat women, I ain't never seen women with their whole front like a compact apartment bigger than their ass and the titties. Bigger than the titties, man. I ain't never. I was growing up, all the old folk, everybody was slim. And they still talking about Chick-fil-A. What the fuck? I can't say I've given up. I'm not built like that. This is a beast. Yeah, y'all dealing with a beast. This is I've never seen that. It's literally, I thought they had the sofa pillow up under their shit. What the fuck? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it is a choice. Yes. A lot of time, millennial, when you're talking about putting up with other people's crap, a lot of people a lot of shit because you're poor choices. And that's for everybody. And sadly, people kind of ask for it without knowing they asked for it. And I'm not legitimizing it. It's a real sad thing. I've always been good to the women around me. Never once was a bad job. I just knew if the shit stank too much, I knew how to depart. It's like, I'm out of here. I would never sit there. Is it worth fighting for? Hell no. You got to fix that shit. Yeah. Bye. When you fix it, make sure it's good for somebody else. I was never one. I don't understand abuse. What people find to be beautiful or whatever, I cannot entertain or afford to entertain such a, I don't know anybody who's in there Well, everybody has a right frame of mind. It's just convoluted. It has this stuff. It has these symptoms, and they have to get rid of them. And some people don't want to get rid of them, and they hold on to them as if they're a good vice of existence. And that's what keeps people in a deplorable state, and they never get to meet that which might be beneficial. Something like fine wine and dining, or a connoisseur of magnificent, beautiful things. They don't get to it, and then it's robbing them. It's taking from them, and it's like the overhead is just not right. It's bad. Anyway, I'm gonna ready to sign off, and like I said, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, but how about not being miserable there, Brian? Well, I know what you mean. It's a statement. It's a saying. I don't even use those sayings. I do not make a relationship for communique or conversation like drop it from your epitaph. Seriously, because it is a spell. When you decipher and you look at the linguistics and the words, if you study them, you'll start realizing, wait a minute, I capitulate to this and I don't even know it. All right. But yeah, I mean, I don't know nothing, but I'm going to chat about some of the things I know. Sometimes when I'm just telling y'all stories, because the stories they allow the feeble-minded to see that they're not feeble-minded. You know what I mean? I can make up beautiful stories for children. Absolutely magnificent stories. I can put it in books, obviously, easily. I just don't. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off, guys. All right. I love you too, sis. Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying, Brian. You have to explain that. Listen, kind of the same, but I appreciate women. Like, I know the strength of them. And shit, if I can get about 50 women with breastfeeding and get that cholesterol, shit, I'll live 1,000 years. I'll be like, yo, it's your turn. Get in here. Suck all day on that damn thing and be like, oh, shit. I'm serious. Y'all don't know, man. Shit. I'm rubbing on my face. Shit. Because y'all don't know what's behind the cholesterol. Oh, my God. That is like a miracle. That is some really good. That stuff right there had y'all running marathons and shit. Why are my muscles getting big, man? Look, you're getting every mineral, every vitamin, especially if she's healthy. If she's a vegan, I'm going to stay locked on that tay for about 4 hours. I want to dry the river up. I'm not, oh yeah, of course, passionate, but I'm saying I'm not going to need to eat nothing. No, sir. Maybe some blueberries and strawberries and raspberries and boysenberries and wild berries every once in a while. But other than that, yeah, I'll be back on that motherfucker. I'll practice first on a couple minutes, man. I don't care which direction that's going. Oh man, I know things, man. I just know things, But I ain't trying to suck on one of them Jabberwocky. There's too many of them women running around right now. Oh no, I don't even want to sit down breathing their air. I'm like, oh, you just a dispersal unit. You got the cope. You spin. I don't even want to be around you for fight. Be like, nah, it's in the air. No. Anyway, I'm gonna get off this. Let me stop making fun. Well, my children got mine. I know that's right. Nothing like it. A lot of these women are actually magnificent. We allow the media and them to paint a picture that doesn't exist. A lot of women out here are just beautiful, just magnificent, just. Sometimes they need to hear it too, They're majestic. They gonna go out and clean shit. They are beyond that. That's a label, you know. They're marvelous. The smiles, the laughter, the sorrow, the pain. Everything has a reason. And we're supposed to be able to look at it with rationality. And that's what's wrong with men. They can't. Especially if you're raised by a woman, the rationale is gone. Men make men rational. You look up to an elder and you see the way he, right, facilitates and carries himself. And then that becomes part of your dynamic. It's, you know, you pull that and it becomes part of your existence. And it's meaningful and it carries on, you know. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna get off of here, all right? I'm in the, it don't matter how small or big, goddamn it, I dance with them all, shit. I'll be up there doing the damn buster. Do the hustle. I do the hustle. Well, we used to do the hustle at the bus stop, boys. I almost sound like the Simpsons. Nick, where the chicken at? But y'all know what I'm saying. I appreciate you guys, all right? Not the yo, do the bus stop and do the hustle. Anyway, let me get up off of here, man. I know I'm retarded. It's okay. Nothing wrong with being retarded. Yeah, see if the skin is clean. Well, I'm thinking about some pasta too, bro. Shit. Gotta boil them chicken legs up. Holy shit! Duh. God damn. Ooh, child. Damn. Damn thing filled with water, bro. All right, turn it over. Scramble up some eggs and stuff. Some salt and pepper. Y'all heard that? It is a lot of water. Anyway, let me shut my big ass mouth up. Before I start speaking Spaghetti Deutsch, speaking some German. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. We don't ride that bus though. What do you mean we don't ride that bus? Ride my bus right now. Yeah, the bus stop. Do the hustle. Y'all have a good day, all right?